very big thank you to Miss Evelyn Tootle for bringing us this big injured boy hit by a car. He won't have vision in that eye. That eye is good. That's going to help with pain and sedate. This is for a couple things. A steroid, a whopping dose of antibiotic, vitamin K to help coagulate the blood for any internal bleeding, and some stuff to help with his blood loss, iron for anemia. I'm wanting to say that there's a break in this shoulder, but I'm having a hard time pinpointing it because he does have a lot of fat. There it is broken. So all I'll do for that is cage confinement. I may do a little sling around it and wrap it over to the other side. That eye will likely have to be removed once the swelling goes down. I know, baby. Okay, there's the break in the hinge. I want to clean. This is a very big possum. I need to give you all a better view. There we go. And we're gonna have to talk about some things. Facebook, we're gonna have to talk about some things while we treat. Okay, so here's what we have to talk about. We have to talk about some of these comments. We've gained 18,000 followers in the past week. And so a lot of that is people who have never seen us before. They have no idea what we're doing. And they have a lot of questions. And sometimes the delivery can be a bit off. So I've addressed some of them. Some of our biggest questions are, why not euthanizing? Okay, well, we are not a kill clinic. We're not here to kill wildlife. We rescue, rehabilitate, and release. One of the biggest things was Alfred. He has no quality of life. Why are you doing that? How do we know that he has no quality of life unless we try to help him heal? Alfred was an old possum, and he had been attacked by a dog, and, you know, his weight was low because he was old. He needed time to heal the best we could heal him before we saw what his quality of life was. Are you a vet? No, I am not a vet. I am a state-permitted wildlife rescue. Is he working out of a basement? Is he a, what did that woman call me, a back road something? No, I'm not. I have a lot of experience with wildlife. The woman who trained me has over 40 years of experience. I shadowed under her for about 3 years. I still talk to her just about every day. We have 2 vets that we consult with. There is no clinic in the state of Mississippi that says Wildlife Animal Hospital. Okay? We don't have that. We are the Wildlife Animal Hospital. We handle everything except for gut surgeries and appendage removals. We treat, we triage, and we medicate. We do not have any controlled medications. So what was one of my questions was my sedatives. If you're not a vet, how can you give sedatives? It's not a controlled medication. I have charts that dose my medications by weight. You can look up mini sedatives and find a dosing chart online. I'm a lifelong student. I'm always learning. And so what I will ask is that if you do not have as much experience as me when it comes to wildlife care, I would kindly ask that you not be a critic. If you have experience in wildlife care, and I mean more than just one possum that you've taken care of, and you would like to share some experience with me, you are more than welcome to send me a private message. And as some have and can attest to on this post, I've gotten some really good feedback for people who have had experience with working with these animals or other wildlife animals. And I've learned some good things already from our outreach. I know, baby. So that snooting that you hear is swelling in his sinuses. They're also still actively bleeding a bit. Our anti-inflammatory steroid should help with that. Oh, another thing that was said, should you give it such big bites? I've been feeding possums. Been feeding possums for a while. I know how they like to eat. They like big mouthfuls of food. That was a comment made about Alfred. Many comments made about Alfred. I'm keeping his head tilted down so the strain's right back out. There you go, Bubba. Another thing was the tail. I hold opossums by their tail. It's an anchoring point so you can maintain control of the animal. I don't pick them up and sling them around by their tail. I've never hurt a possum by handling its tail. I know, baby. With all of that said, we have gotten some amazing support. Y'all have been absolutely great. Y'all have been so much fun to chit-chat and engage with. It's been really great. Really great. So I do love the commentary. I love the positive support. We love to teach, educate, spread awareness for what we do. I know, baby. We're gonna get those sinuses cleared up. Don't you worry. So his breathing is going to sound a little worse as we continue with this because he was sedated. He's relaxing a lot more. It's not agonal. Okay. Oh, that was another thing. When I put baby powder on him, the comments, why not use cornstarch? After I sat here and said baby powder was safe, I would like to show you this. Pure cornstarch. Again, I'm very happy, very fun. I love to make light of their horrible situations while giving a helping hand and showing them all the love that we possibly can. But the negativity does drive me a little crazy, so. Yeah, that sedative's really kicking in. He is snoozing. This is Mama, y'all. Don't try this at home. Fun fact about opossums, they have 50 fanged teeth, which means every one of them come to a very sharp point. He's got a lot of dirt in his mouth, a lot of nasty. He was eating something when he got hit, probably in the road, eating a dead animal. We are going to let the antibiotics and swelling go down before we determine if that eye needs to come out. It may very well go back down a little bit. Raise. He will 100% have this ripped off of his face by tomorrow without a comb. His name is officially Tootle, in appreciation of his finder. And for the lady who asked if I worked out of my basement, I have you know, you gave me just the push I needed for a whole remodeling, because it's that time of year. We stay pretty busy, and so we don't always get the fine things that we need and want, because we put the animals first. But I said, you know, it's winter. This is our slow season. We're not raising babies, so I'm gonna put some work into the clinic. Yeah, I got him. I'm gonna split this and loosen it a great deal, and we'll worry about keeping this jaw together after he survives the night. God love you, you poor baby. If you hang on to life, I'll do the rest. We are all settled in our incubator, crossing our fingers.